It is season 32 playoffs. This is the play-in game between Blocks and Tea Party, the number 3 seed, and the Nuclear Jukes, the number 15 seed. Nuclear Jukes scratching and clawing their way into the playoffs, managing to get the very last seed. And now they'll do their best to make their way to the equidistant 8, facing off against the 3 seed. They have their work cut out for them. Blocks and Tea Party is a strong team. They've been playing well. And we're getting ready to start. Willow is the first game. Nuclear Jukes chose to ban the home map, which is a version of Scorpio, because Blocks and Tea Party won all their games on their home map. All right, we're started. Dodgeball takes out the neutral boosts and immediately Flaccid grabs. Scrapper and the King holding it down on their side. Oh, I don't know who What's-His-Face is. Surely that's not their normal name. Maybe it is, though. What's-His-Face gets returned. A little 3D. Dodgeball stays back to support. And now we'll see if Nuclear Jukes can grab some pups. First round of pups is double juice. Nothing too exciting here. Scrapper and the King set up to capture the bottom pup. And King comes away with it. Dodgeball gets it on the other side, so it's a pup sweep for the Nuclear Jukes. Dodgeball wastes the first bomb. Now can he get the block for Aster? He gives a little bit of a chip block and then goes to sit on Ree. Now Dodgeball out low, coming in hot past 3. It's going to be a cap. Nuclear Jukes get the first point. And Dodgeball boosts back through the spikes. Right back on O. Nice use of pups for the Nuclear Jukes. Aster now with an opportunity. Dodgeball with the nice blocks. Blocks all the way to mid. Aster coming through. It's going to be 2-0, but Russ with a timely bomb. The defense failed to clear the bomb, and Russ able to use it to save a cap. Dodgeball passed everybody, but there's nobody home to get the return. Boogie sitting in Nuke's base. And the FC's kiss. Now Realty has an opportunity. He can boost out high, but he doesn't want to get gated. He's coming low through gate. And Scrapper's there with the OD. Aster as well. The bomb's there to work with. But everybody is playing OD for the Nuclear Jukes. Realty says it doesn't matter, and he scores anyway. 1-1 with the equalizer. Dodgeball staying back to play defense. And Scrapper, also known as Third O, takes his turn carrying the flag, and he's going to be out past 2. Anytime you can get out past 2, it's an opportunity. He has the bottom boost to work with, tries to come off of the bottom side of the island, but gets hung up on the 45. And now is dancing around mid-spikes, trying to be patient. Aster not on the flag tile. He's hanging out for pups, I guess, but seems like maybe there's a better way to play that. He boosts out top side. And this could be a nice opportunity for the Nuclear Jukes if they can get the returns. And unfortunately, Aster has to kiss instead, as both of the pups had gone to Blocks and Tea Party. Aster makes full use of that .25. But can't get out. Dodgeball had the bomb to work with there, but not able to make anything happen. Missed the flag. Now he's got a block from Aster. Can he juke his way past Real T? And it looks like he can. He's going to have that bottom boost, but Russ is there with the button. Looks like the Nuclear Jukes are doing a pretty good job of keeping BTP from getting easy grabs. Scrapper going to pick up RB at the bottom. Dodgeball with RB at the top. Scrapper goes first. It's intact. He's got the bomb. It's diffused, but he's going to cap. And now Dodgeball still has his RB. And he's going to be able to use it to get past Russ. It should be expiring soon. Not much time left on it to work with. He needs to get there fast if it's going to do anything. Oh, and it fails him right at the wrong time. Now Aster sitting on the neutral and base. He should wait for Ree, but he's going to have to boost past Russ. Russ forced the issue. Dodgeball needs to get back on Ree. Oh, and the island gets Aster. Now Realty out top. Can't get past Scrapper. And the gate is cutting off What's-His-Face, and Aster with the return. Dodgeball had the bomb to get loose, but he's going to get sniped right in the face by Realty. Now Boogie, can he get past the King? He can't. The King pushing out and gets the return. We're more than halfway done, and it's 2-1 Nuclear Jukes. Realty has the bomb in the back of base. The King pushes him. Now Scrapper there to cut off the gate. Realty is going to have to boost low, and he's going to get corralled by the King and Scrapper. Dodgeball now has sort of a chance. He's got the juice. Can he get past all four? Oh, he can, and he makes a miraculous cap to put Nuclear Jukes up by 2. And Dodgeball has another opportunity. He's going to be boosting, well, high. Thought it was going to be low, but he waited a minute. He should be waiting for Ree. Nuclear Jukes playing a bit of a dangerous game here. And now it's time for Pups. Top is a tag. But things seem a bit chaotic at the moment. No one seems to be setting up for Pups. Russ remembers. And now BTP with inside position on the top pup. What's-His-Face is going to collect the tag, and Boogie gets the juice on the bottom, so it's a pup sweep for BTP. Exactly what they needed to get back into this match. Scrapper with the bomb to work with, but Realty's protected by the tag, and the Nuclear Jukes can't get the return. Now another chance for the Nuclear Jukes, but no one can catch Realty. He's boosting everywhere. Aster has the bomb to stop BTP from getting an easy walk-in cap. And now Boogie is out past 1. At mid, he's got that top neutral to work with. There's 3 OD. Going to be tough for him to score. He weaves his way through, but can't score. Scrapper tries a bomb snipe, but misses terribly and bombs himself right into the spikes. Aster's going to need to live because it's no longer return for cap. Scrapper comes screaming in from the top side, and he bombs the FC into a spike. Nice play by Scrapper. There's no anti for Nuclear Jukes. And it was a pup split. Scrapper now just holding. We've got less than 3 minutes left. Nuclear Jukes still up by 2. Scrapper dancing around on the top side. Gets soloed by Russ. Realty's coming in. There's nobody there except Dodgeball, who makes a great OD play to save a cap. Boogie now coming in. They've got to be feeling a bit of panic here now that there's just 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Scrapper trying to snipe What's-His-Face, but his momentum had him going a little bit on the wrong angle. He throws a block for Aster. And Aster's going to need to stay alive, otherwise it's going to be a cap. But What's-His-Face was not on the flag tile. And the King's able to get a grab. And the OD's there. What's-His-Face coming in through gate. He's sitting on flag tile. There's no Ree. King tries to kiss with a bomb kiss, I guess you'd call that. Scrapper gets the return. Boogie now says, I'll get my own return. But then Dodgeball finds him with the tag. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Nuclear Jukes up by 2. They can play safe here. Scrapper goes for the grab since he had the tag, but it was running out. He makes a nice move off of the corner, and this could be another cap, but Scrapper had too much momentum. But there it is. The blocks are there, and it's a 3-point lead in Game 1 with just over a minute left. It looks like the Nuclear Jukes are going to be able to take Game 1. Doddsfall trying to pad the stats, but can't get around. I think it was what's-his-face. Now Aster tries. There's some desperation now from BTP and Nuclear Jukes. If the nail was not already in the coffin, it's there now. It's a 5-1, 4-point lead for Nuclear Jukes. Less than a minute remaining. 50 seconds left. Everything going the Nuclear Jukes way. We'll check the stats in just a moment here. Realty trying to make a last grab, get a little momentum cap, and he's past 4. This should be a cap the other way. But it won't matter, because the lead is too large for the Nuclear Jukes. They're going to take game 1. Boogie trying to use the bomb to get a grab, but the king clears it with good timing. Doddsfall with a ill-advised snipe, I suppose. But king gets the return. What's-his-face with maybe a last chance. Aster's going to hold to the end. And the Nuclear Jukes take game 1, 5-2. Doddsfall and Scrapper coming in with 2 caps apiece. The king leading all defenders with 14 tags. Doddsfall with 5 pups. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8 pups to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, well, I did my math wrong, but looks like the pups were pretty even. And BTP, they're going to need a minute to get some answers after that 5-2 pounding that the Nuclear Jukes gave them. All right, let's get the score in. Nuke 5, BTP 2. And we're on to game 2, which will be Audacity. And I'm going to check the chat. Looks like we've got 2 people viewing right now. Might be the Nuclear Jukes faithful, probably DYD, and somebody else was going to watch. Can't remember who said they were going to be here. But if you guys are listening right now, throw some messages in chat so I know. Got a little bourbon tonight, Woodford Reserve. Take a nice sip here, and it looks like we're just about ready for game 2. All right, here we go. Nuke on the blue team. BTP on red. Aster takes the low boost out. Now he's going to clear part of mid boost. Doddsfall taking the team boost from low. Kind of bumps Aster into the flag, and Aster can't get away. Boogie, though, has an opportunity, but Scrapper's there for the return. It's going to be a double rolling for the first set of pups. Doddsfall can't get out, but the handoff was decent. Aster couldn't get past Realty and Russ, though. They get the return. We're all reset. Boogie has a bomb to work with. What's-his-face is out past 3. But the snipe is there. Thank goodness, because it looked like he was going to have a nice opportunity there for BTP. Doddsfall now out on the never cap route. Coming in hot on the high side. 3 OD there. He's got to turn around. He boosts down low. Russ making it difficult. Pups are now. Scrapper boosts Boogie away and tries to get the low RB, but can't. Doddsfall almost making an amazing play, but now Aster's got a real opportunity. With the RB, he goes high. Boogie also on RB. Astor needs to stay alive for a second, and does, but he's going to get sniped from behind, as did Boogie. Doddsfall now trying to find a way out, but everybody's there. The king's going to go high and gets a nice time on the boost. Realty going to get taken down by Scrapper. And the king trying to make something happen. Boogie on that team boost, which is the place you want to be when you're the FC on Audacity. King should have gone high a second earlier, but missed his opportunity. Doddsfall had the block. Astor now has the bomb to protect himself. He's going to bomb Russ away and then try to get out. But it looks like he's in trouble here. Yeah, everybody's there. Hard to get past 4. King's going to get the RB to himself, and what's-his-face picks up the tag on the other side. Now Realty is going to have tag lead. But the king is there with RB, so he's probably going to need to defuse, and gets the return. Beautifully played by the king. Scrapper now is out low, but hits the 45 with the wrong angle. And Realty with the solo return, and then misses a bomb snipe badly. What's-his-face sitting on that mid-neutral. Realty's snipes are out of control. But in the end, the king is returned. Astor now trying to get out, can't get to the team boost, and we're all reset. Pups again in 15. Bottom is an RB, top is a Juice. And it's time to set up for Pups. Scrapper's thinking about that RB and has good position for it. The king trying to keep Russ from getting out. Scrapper's going to get the RB. Realty got the Juice. It's a kiss, and now Scrapper's coming to get that flag. Astor's blocking, and Scrapper's going to come straight in and try to bully his way in for a cap. And it's not quite there. Realty barely coming in hot with the snipe from mid to save a cap. Nice play by Realty. The king playing some nice defense. Good prevent there, keeping them from grabbing. Next set of pups is RBs again. And both teams having a little bit of trouble getting out on Audacity this time, seems like. The defenses are stepping up. And it's time for pups. Looks like Scrapper's going to take the bottom RB, and Russ is going to take the top. Oh, unfortunate. A boost into the spike, or maybe it was on purpose so Scrapper could get out with that RB. This could be an opportunity here. What's-his-face chasing Scrapper, and he's going to get the defusal. Nuclear Jukes get the return, but Boogie's out. And Scrapper's left trying to find a way to stay alive. Nice boost off of the corner. Can he make a move on what's-his-face? Too difficult. All what's-his-face has to do is sit in between Scrapper and the flag tile. Blocks aren't there. The bomb clears it. The return's there. Scrapper doing a nice job being patient with the hold. Now he's got to make another move. He's coming off the 45. Doddsfall tries to get Boogie off that team boost, but Boogie was ready. Uh-oh, this could be another chance for Scrapper. Boogie looking for the kiss now. Doddsfall comes away with the tag. And he collects the top pup as well. So those pups are now chained from bottom to top. Scrapper's got protection from Doddsfall. But BTP doing a great job of keeping Nuclear Jukes from scoring. Nobody's on Boogie. He's way up in the right-hand corner. Scrapper's been holding for what feels like a year, but finally gets returned, and now it's up to Astor to prevent a cap. And he can't do it. Wow, BTP strikes first. That looked like it was just all nuke all day, but somehow they couldn't convert for a cap, and then it's BTP who winds up striking first. 1-0 BTP. That's got to be a bit demoralizing for the Nuclear Jukes. Now it's pups again. They're chained from bottom to top. Let's see who remembers. And Doddsfall comes away with bottom. He comes up to top, Aster comes away with top. So it's double RB for the Nuclear Jukes. They're doing a great job on pups. There's a defusal on Dodds Fall, and he is going to get returned. Realty doing a great job keeping Aster from getting on flag tile. Aster should probably just use, he diffuses in order to grab. He's going for that low boost but can't get there. And BTP did nice work keeping Nuclear Jukes from doing anything with their pups. Now Dodds Fall is able to get a grab, but he can't get out, and there's no handoff there. He comes right back to the flag tile. On the other end, BTP having some trouble grabbing. The King and Scrapper are really bullying the offense. And Boogie bombing the defenders right into his O partner. Dodds Fall with the 3D support. And now it's pups again. Bodice first. Nuclear Jukes come away with the first juice, but Russ with a timely boost grabs the second juice. Oh, Dodds Fall swipes badly, and now what's his face had an opportunity but boosted himself off the wall straight into a spike. Unfortunate. Aster out, and is going to get sniped from the team. Snipe Boogie now with possible capping opportunity. Dodds Fall comes in though to save the day. The blocks, are they there? They are. BTP gets another cap. Boy, it really feels like the Nuclear Jukes are playing quite well. It could easily be 2-0 the other way. But, sometimes it's just one or two little plays that make the difference. So now it's a pup round again. King might want to hit that bomb. Oh, nope. Okay, Nuclear Jukes are going to get both. The King's going to have the RB, and he's going to have protection from Aster if they can do it quickly enough. Oh, Aster's going to have the flag himself. Dodds Fall needs to make a move on Real T, or maybe Aster should. Well, you got to make something happen, Aster. And he's going to come the long way and cap for the first score for the Nuclear Jukes. Well, you can't argue with success. Great job by Aster. This could be another cap right here. King has the bomb. Oh, but the defense can't get Boogie. Dodds Fall and Scrapper can't do it, and so the King is forced to kiss. Now Aster with an opportunity low. There's 3 OD there. 1 minute left. Aster with a sneaky juke. And Boogie's trying to come in. And then eventually gets the return. This is the last pup round. Oh, who's going to get that tag? It's Dodds Fall that comes away with it. Scrapper boost from low and it's going to score, equalizing the game. It's now 2-2 and Dodds Fall still has a tag. Can Aster get there fast enough to make work with this tag? Nuclear Jukes coming in. Looks like it could be another cap here. No, the kiss is there. Nicely played. I didn't see who it was that kissed for BTP, but that was a great play. Another kiss, and it looks like we're going to overtime in Game 2. What a series we're watching here. Nuclear Jukes really playing their hearts out. They don't want to go home. Blocks and Tea Party might be left wondering why did they decide to pick this team. Ooh, Boogie almost had the winning score there, but Aster with a nice snipe from mid says not yet. Russ cuts off Aster. Now Dodds Fall is going to have rolling bomb as the FC. He boosts straight into the bomb. And he can't turn the corner. The juice on the other side was too much. 35 seconds into OT, and we're probably going to get another pup round. There's a juicy-looking tag pro on top. Both teams are going to want to get that. And a juice on the bottom. Scrapper trying to hand off to Aster, but it doesn't work. Aster uses the bomb, but not effectively. Oh, wow. Jazz, I see your comment. I didn't know that my screen was messed up. Well, I'll try to fix that. in a moment. Maybe you guys can help me. We'll have to get to the end of this game. That is unfortunate. Novice streaming error. And let's see. How much of the screen is cut off, Jazz, if you don't mind me asking? Well, shit. You know, Tag Pro's still good at 75%, right? Screen ends right at the right of the scoreboard. So like right where the letter N for nuke starts. That's annoying. If I come off of this screen, it's going to pause the game, but these teams don't want to cap anyway. All right, let me see if I can fix it real fast. Oh, I think I see the problem. Hang on. All right. Now it fits. Okay. So annoying. All right, Jazz, thank you so much for letting me know that. I was not aware. I must have, when I was messing with the scoreboard thing, I think I must have accidentally adjusted the screen. All right, well, let's get back into it. Nobody cared about that 25% of base anyway. Boogie trying to make something happen. Can't get past Dodds fall. We're 3 minutes and 12 seconds into OT. Scrapper maybe has a straight in, but Real T is there. And now Real T's going to be out low, but probably is going to get... Well, the King and Aster decide to leave Real T alone at mid, and he's going to boost straight in for the kiss. Dodds fall gets the return. And we are still going in OT. Wow. King trying to get past Russ and Real T. He's going to have to take a lap around. Probably should use those boosts there, but doesn't need them. He can get past everybody until he can't. Scrapper now going to boost low probably. Wisely waits for help to come, and it arrives. And now he might want to try to kiss, but he's not going to be able to get anywhere close to Boogie. Boogie on the never cap side, going to get returned. Aster has that bomb that he can do something with. Is going low to get help from Scrapper. This could be it. And Nuclear Jukes take game 2, 3-2 at 4 minutes and 18 seconds into overtime. Wow. What a game. 20 tags by the King, 24 tags by Dodds Fall, and 7 pups. I mean, listen. Dodds Fall was a nice pickup for the Nuclear Jukes. I feel confident that had I not dropped myself, though, I probably would have gotten more than 7 pups, right? No. Dodds Fall, great job. That's amazing. Let me put in the score. So let's see. That was an overtime game with Nuclear Jukes winning 3-2. And now... we're going to be on to game 3, which will be Aceta. Is the scoreboard big enough for you guys? Can you read it okay? All right, perfect. So I don't think there would be too many people that would have thought Nuclear Jukes would be leading the series 2-0. I don't know if you guys watched the nightcap, but I think the sentiment was that Blocks and Tea Party, clear favorites. I think I remember Balanka saying that he thought Nuclear Jukes could make some noise, just kind of depended. But wow, 2-0 with a 4-minute OT. That's wild. All right, looks like we're getting ready to start game 3. I'll take a nice little swig of bourbon here to get me ready for this game. It's a CETA, and the button is just so important on this map, so we'll see who makes better use of it. I was watching the Nuclear Jukes practice on this map earlier, and, well, let's just say it's a good thing that it wasn't the game. They were all over the place on a CETA. Doddsfall, I know, really despises this map and wanted this one to be the one that was banned. I don't know that he necessarily mentioned why, so we'll see how it goes. He makes a nice bump grab and gets out. Can't get away from the OD, but he provided a nice out for Aster, who squanders it straight into a spike. You know, whenever you've got that easy out, not a bad idea to wait for your re to come back. Aster didn't, for whatever reason, decided to push the issue, and it didn't work. Looks like pups are an RB on the left side and a tag on the right. Neither team succeeding in getting out too much. Doddsfall, ooh, has a nice boost to work with, makes one miss, and gets the first score of the game. BTP can't be too happy about that. We're getting to the point now in the series where you start to get a little nervous if you're BTP, I think. That confidence might not be there like it probably was coming into Game 1 and even Game 2. But now you're 2 games down and you're 1 point down in this game. Doubts may be starting to creep in. Realty's got the tag and he's keeping it in base, trying to get What's-His-Face in, but What's-His-Face, even though it was a very nice attempt, could not turn the corner and get past the OD. Boy, that spike there must be magnetic, because Doddsfall almost went right into the same one that Aster spiked on. He's dancing around in base and gets returned. Aster tries to get out and can't. And now we've switched. The King and Scrapper are on offense. Scrapper misses on the OD, and that was almost a cap the other way. But I believe it was What's-His-Face that missed it. And now Realty equal... Oh, I missed a cap, didn't I? Jeez. When did BTP score? The first time. Well, BTP up 2-1, but Scrapper's going to equalize. It's a 2-2 game. And we're a quarter of the way through. The King with a tag comes on O and does some devastating damage. Doddsfall's going to follow him out, but a Juice is hot on his tail, and Doddsfall has to use a wall to get away, and does quite effectively, actually. Aster misses the bomb snipe, and now the Nuclear Jukes FC is gated, and BTP scores, making it 3-2. Boogie's going to try to do something with that boost. Tries to go high. Doesn't get a block, but it doesn't matter. He's out past 2, past 3. But he can't. Can he make it past 4? Nuclear Jukes seem like they might be a bit out of sorts now. Pups are in 10 seconds. And left is a tag. Only Aster's there to contend for it. Now Russ is there to help out BTP's campaign for the tag. Doddsfall almost timed it right, but missed. Aster came away with the tag. And Scrapper came away with the Juice on the other side. A kiss, and now Scrapper's got a nice opportunity. Should be an easy cap, unless Russ can bomb from behind. And he does. Gets the snipe. It's still 3-2 BTP. What a great play by Russ. Aster's trying to get loose and may have an opportunity here. The blocks are there, and Aster with a fantastic cap equalizes. But now the counter cap from Boogie can't quite get there. Gosh, it just seems like every second there's a capping opportunity. Aster now the other way. It's 4-3 for Nuke. And maybe this is why Doddsfall didn't like Aceta. So much action all the time. Doddsfall now has a boost to work with. But it's the spike again, that magnetic spike. And Russ is going to come in. It's 4-4. This is a slugfest back and forth. Both teams just capping at will. Boogie comes in with a tag. Aster's going to try to use that bomb to get What's-His-Face, but can't do it. Doddsfall able to track him down. Can't get away from the tag, but the return was what mattered. Boogie takes out the OD, or excuse me, the D, and now Russ with an opportunity, but the bomb makes short work of his effort. We've got a Juice on the left side and an RB on the right. Pups are in 30. We've got 3 on offense at the moment. Doddsfall trying to get away. Doing an awful lot of work to get not very far. Astor throws a block, and now Doddsfall has an opportunity out the left-hand side. But the boosts are taking him everywhere except where he wants to go. And he can't get to the flag tile. Astor now has the flag. Real T takes the RB on the right-hand side, and what's his face with the Juice on the left. Real T trying to come in and get the flag with his RB. But there's 3 defense. That seems a little risky. Yeah, and now Real T might make them pay here, but Astor's able to hold them off long enough and slow him down for the OD to get there. Russ now out on the low side. Scrapper can't get there, but the King is cutting off the FC. And this could be interesting, but what's-his-face is going all over the whole map without getting to his base. Gets returned. Boogie now coming on the right-hand side. There's 3 OD. Astor sitting on the snipe. But that was not probably what they had in mind. But the King gets out and then gates himself, and Boogie gets the easy cap. It's a 1-point lead for BTP with 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Doddsfall now with a great opportunity to cap, except what's-his-face is there with the tag. Doddsfall has to turn around. Now the return came, but Russ is out with the flag. He's still on Nuclear Juke's side of the board, so Doddsfall with an opportunity so close, pixels away from equalizing the score again. Can't quite do it. Real T finds the spike with the boost. Doddsfall with what could have been a great block, and ultimately was. Astor, can he use the blocks to get home? He can. Whew, he sure took his time deciding what to do there. I would have liked to see him get there a little quicker, but hey, you can't argue with success. He comes away with the cap, and it's a 5-5 game with 3 minutes remaining. Astor now out high, coming over the gate, but the button was there for BTP, and he can't get through that. The King comes in for the tag that no one set up for on the right-hand side. This is where the action is so crazy that sometimes it's hard to keep track of those pups. Nuclear Jukes winning by 1. I don't know if I missed that. For some reason, I thought it was a tie game. But I will take the Nuclear Jukes lead. Would love to see this series go to 3-0 for the Nuclear Jukes. King now trying to get out. He goes high, and he gets to the boost. And now there's a real opportunity to make this 7-5. Russ getting in the way of his own FC. And the Nuclear Jukes are up by 2 with only 2 minutes remaining. It's panic time for BTP. Can they stop the bleeding? Nuclear Jukes on the verge of making this series 3-0. Boogie gets a grab, but the King chases him down. This round of pups goes to BTP on the left and Nuclear Jukes on the right. Nuclear Jukes get the RB, and Doddsfall is away past, well, he was past 2 for a moment. Oh, and the gate gets him. Boogie now out. Astor has to stay alive. And he's going to have to continue to stay alive. And he can't do it. Now it's a 1-point game with only just over a minute left. What's-his-face gets tracked down by Astor. Boogie misses the flag. He would have had an out with the boost to work with, but he just missed the flag tile. Last round of pups. It's a tag on the left-hand side. Both teams are going to want that, and a juice on the right. Bombs up on the right. What's-his-face doesn't go for it. Who's going to go for that tag? BTP is. The King's going to try the boost to get some position. And it looks like Nuclear Jukes are going to come away. Will Scrapper stay D with the tag? It looks like he will. Not. He will not. He will go offense with the tag. I think defense might have been. He goes flag pro, not the use of the tag pro that I think maybe should have been chosen, but now he's back on D with 28 seconds left. They've got to remember they're up by 1. They don't need to do anything fancy here. Russ out left-hand side, Boogie's in the way, and the king gets the return. 17 seconds left. Boogie gets returned, and then what's-his-face gets gated. Desperation time, 12 seconds left. Last chance, Russ. Can he grab? No, Boogie can't grab. 7 seconds. Looks like this is going to be it. 3, 2, 1. Nuclear Jukes are up 3 games to 0 against the 3 seed. What a series. The king with 23 tags, 1 cap, and 3 pups. Carrying his team. Doddsfall contributing 2 caps. Astor with the hat trick. Nuclear Jukes come away with a 7-6 victory. Let me update the scoreboard. 7-6. And we're on to game 4. Now, interestingly, for the pick bands, Realty picked Willow with his first pick. And then I banned their home map because they had won every single game they played on their home map. That gave BTP the next 2 picks. And with those picks, they picked Audacity and Aceta as game 2 and game 3. So BTP picked games 1, 2, and 3, Willow, Audacity, and Aceta, and Nuke just stole all 3 of those. After that, I picked Transilio for game 4. And I picked Transilio because it's the only map all season that Nuclear Jukes won all their games on, and also one of the few maps that BTP did not have dominant performance on. So my thinking was I wanted at least one map in the first 4 games where Nuclear Jukes potentially had an advantage. So if that is true, then this could be it. It could be a 4-game sweep for the Nuclear Jukes. All right, Astor wants to know if I'm topping up my bourbon, and the truth is I poured a nice tall glass before I got started, so no need. I'm about halfway through the Woodford Reserve right now. It's game 4. BTP going to have to make something happen if they want to stay in these playoffs. They're the red team this time. Nuclear Jukes on blue. Astor clears the bomb. Boogie almost decided to grab there, but didn't. What's-his-face trying a snipe. Scrapper's there to get the return. Three pups, of course, on Transilio, so it'll be interesting to see how the teams do. Astor's blocked out. What's-his-face, if he had pushed it a little bit harder, might have had a capping opportunity there. We've got all 3 pups on the board. Tag left, RB mid, and Juice at the right-hand side. What's-his-face boosts all the way right into Scrapper. Doddsfall coming through gate now. And King looking for a return off the bomb and goes the wrong way. Scrapper just slowing down Boogie and boosts himself into a spike. Now Astor picks up a tag. Boogie picks up the RB at mid, but can't get out. Astor now past 3, but Realty has the Juice in the Nuclear Jukes base. Astor's not going to be able to do anything. He's probably going to have to boost back into mid. Instead, he goes deeper into base and gets returned. Doddsfall corrals Realty on the other side. Now the King gets out with a bomb. Can he turn the corner? He sort of can, but has a bad angle and gets returned. Doddsfall now coming high, not waiting for Ree. Scrapper has to go Ree. Realty is going to get him with the gate. Scrapper now with an opportunity. Russ out at mid. And Now both FCs kind of floating around mid. They decide to kiss. The king out top. Boogie misses a snipe. And the king's just trying to stay alive. He's now got a bit of an opportunity here if he can use his blocks. But can't quite get there. Real T gets bombed out with the flag by Dodds Fall, actually. But Astor has the RB and an opportunity. Scrapper chasing down Boogie with the juice. Dodds Fall gets the return. Astor's still alive, trying to make something happen. Makes Real T commit maybe a bit too much, but Real T recovers. Oh, and unfortunately the king bumps Astor right into Real T. And now Dodds Fall is going to need to stay alive, and does through gate. What a nice bomb. And then hesitates. Real T uses the boost. Dodds Fall is going to be back out at mid. Scrapper trying to chase down Russ, but Russ is just staying alive. Doing his best Bee Gees impersonation. Get it? Staying alive. Astor tries to bomb into Russ, but misses. Dodds Fall was on flag tile for a moment. Scrapper not worried about Russ on flag tile, and should have been. He chose the RB instead. You would hope that that was a decision that was made as a result of comms, but, you know, who knows. It didn't work, whether it was done on purpose or not. And it's BTP that collects the first score, 1-0 BTP. Astor now hoping to get some help, but there's 3 in their base. Russ out top. No one's on Re! And BTP makes it 2-0. See, this is the thing. When you get 3 wins in a row, and you have a map that you're good at, sometimes, and I'm not saying this is happening now, but sometimes you might get a little bit overconfident. And it appears that the Nuclear Jukes might be a bit overconfident right now. We're fighting for pups. Russ comes away with an RB. Scrapper gets a juice. He's going to try to prevent Russ from grabbing. And Astor's got a juice on the other side. And we'll try to make something happen with that. What's-his-face comes away with the flag. And now Russ finally gets a grab, but is returned, diffused and returned immediately. The pups are of no use to either team. It's still 2-0 BTP. Real T tries bombing straight down, while Astor does the same on the other side. Neither of them work. Dodds Fall gets a flaccid grab. Nobody's really getting out with the flag right now. And they're probably going to have to wait for the next pups. We've got two tag pros at mid and on right side, and a juice on the left. Astor tries to split the defense but can't do it. And now we're fighting for those precious tag pros. Looks like the Nuclear Jukes are going to get the tag on the right-hand side. Maybe the one at mid also. Real T kills literally everybody and says that tag pro is mine. And the 2 tag pros kiss each other. Astor trying to get back on O with that tag while Real T stays on defense. And Astor now with the somewhat lucky bomb. He's past everybody, but he boosts straight into Boogie's gate. Unfortunate. You can see he had all the momentum to go through that gate and just took the chance, but Boogie was there solidly in control of the button. Boogie now trying to get out, and he's having trouble getting past the defense. Astor's also having trouble getting a grab. Both teams at many times in this matchup have had pretty solid defense. Wow, Dodds Fall hitting all the corners, manages to get out, then has the bomb, but ends up right back at flag tile. Now he's got a second chance to get out. And he gets, he's going to get the boost straight into the flag through the gate. While everybody else is preoccupied with pups, he also gets the defuse. And Nuclear Jukes are now only down by 1. Astor flag pro at mid. Boost back to the left-hand side. Russ has got a tag lead, but Astor's not really in any serious trouble of being returned at the moment. And it looks like, Astor does get returned, and it's going to be a cap for BTP. They maintain their 2-point lead now. Or they get it back, I should say. Dodds Fall now trying to get out, and he's going to go through gate. If the king can get a return, Could be trouble for BTP, but he can't. He gets returned. What's-his-face is out, running wild through mid, while Aster comes out low. 3 minutes remaining in the game. It still could be anybody's game, although BTP's got that 2-point lead. Pups coming up now. We've got 2 tags. Scrapper's sitting on flag tile. It's a return for cap situation. Aster's going to try to bomb down, but it's not going to be effectual. Now there's a real chance for Nuclear Jukes, except Scrapper says, yeet, I'm going back to their base, boys. See you later. Now the sack is not there. Oh, and he's going to get returned by what's-his-face. Just about 2 minutes remaining. Aster coming out past 2, coming in high. This could be a nice opportunity that the Nuclear Jukes have been waiting for, but the OD is in a nice diamond, and they can't get there. Now Doddsfall trying to make it happen. He should wait for Re, and that's a unique way of doing it, boosting straight into a spike. It's Aster's turn to try to get out, and he does, but he's not really past anybody. Doddsfall should go get on Re. Mid is collected by Russ. It's a juice. Aster picks up a juice with the flag. One minute 40 seconds left. It's a 2-point game. Nuclear Jukes struggling to get to the flag tile. There's 3 OD. And Aster decides to take a lap. But time is running out. Aster sitting on a team boost. Maybe someone will come out to challenge him. This is the chance. He can't make anything happen and gets returned. Doddsfall not there to get the grab. What's-his-face with good anti. And now Doddsfall trying to get out but can't do it. Less than a minute remaining. It's a 2-point lead for BTP. Last pup round. Doddsfall can't get mid. Pup Realty takes the tag. That might be it. He's going to sit on defense and say, try to grab now. But Aster gets out with a juice with 39 seconds left. If he can get to base, he might be able to cap. He's dancing. Can't get there. The OD is too strong. 20 seconds remaining. If the Nuclear Jukes are going to tie the game up, they've got to do it right now, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. 13 seconds remaining. Doddsfall with a nice bomb grab. He had the timer on that bomb. It's not going to matter, though. Well, maybe. Maybe he can get there. Not enough time, even if he had. And Game 4 goes to BTP. They finally win a game. 1 point for Nuclear Jukes, 3 for BTP. Game 5 will be Moonbase. Moonbase is the other map that the Nuclear Jukes were considering banning. But in the end, they of course, banned BTP's home map. So now Nuclear Jukes left with the curse of the 3-1 lead, right? I don't want to say the words reverse sweep, but that's what BTP is going to have to do if they want to win this series. The King says he's ready. BTP, I would imagine, wants to talk things over a little bit. I wish I had looked at the stats a little bit closer to see how the pups went. I feel like Realty got a lot of tags, especially at mid. You know, it's interesting. Of course, that map is a 3-pup map. So I wonder if some of the struggle for Nuclear Jukes that time was it was a little bit harder to control the pups. They seem to have done a really nice job, particularly Doddsfall's been just on fire with pups this whole series. maybe the 3 pups was the challenge for them. All right, both teams are ready. We're launching into Game 5, Moonbase. I wouldn't hate if this went to a Game 7, because I think that would give me the opportunity to get a little bit more bourbon. All right, Nuclear Jukes on red, BTP on blue. Who can get an advantage this game? Let's see, we've got tag on the bottom and RB on top. Pups, of course, so important in this game. Boogie impeding his own FC. Aster with what looked to be a quite poor grab, but it worked. He split the defense, and now he's got some interesting real estate to work with, but unfortunately he can't get to the flag tile. Dodds fall now. Out, should probably wait for his re. He tries to boost straight in, which of course the OD was blocking, and it doesn't work. Real T now coming the other way. They are choosing not to play anti on Moonbase. On this map, I really feel like you need to play at the 2 ends. You need to play near the flags. It's really tough to make plays at mid because you can just be boosted past so quickly. Doddsfall elects to go for the grab, which is probably a really good decision. With that RB, what's-his-face with the tag, protecting Boogie. But now the tag's out, and Boogie probably going to be returned. He's coming all the way back to base. Does get returned. Real T going to get tracked down, and now an opportunity for the Nuclear Jukes. The King's close behind Russ. Oh, and Doddsfall tried to push the issue, unfortunately. It may not have been the wisest choice, and Boogie gets lucky that his team got the return at just the right time as he was boosting through flag tile, and it's a 1-0 game. BTP in the lead. They strike first. It's time for pups. Doddsfall has position on the RB and takes it. Real T gets the juice below. Doddsfall trying to boost straight into the flag and misses. Doddsfall now gets the out with the RB and is going to be able to make short work with the block from the King. And it's an equal game, 1-1. Russ going to be tracked down by Scrapper, and the King, Aster out past a couple, but has to come back around that mid-island. He's got that boost there coming off the 45, but instead he comes off the flat wall and doesn't have enough momentum to get past. Doddsfall now trying to make Russ miss, and does, but Boogie is there to get the snipe. Aster now trying to make a move on Russ, is able to juke past him. Doddsfall going back for re. Aster trying to make something happen. Real T pushes out and gets the return. Nuclear Jukes getting some nice grabbing trains here. And now it's time for pups. The King takes the juice and is going to try to help get some blocks. Doddsfall tries to sneak through but can't quite do it. Scrapper now has an RB and he's out past 2 with RB intact. The back wall's open. Scrapper coming in, gets his own return, and then caps to make it a 2-1 game for the Nuclear Jukes. Great play by Scrapper. Aster coming off the back wall, but Russ boosted in front of him and got the return. Doddsfall gets bomb sniped by Real T in their own base. What's-his-face trying to find his way out past 3 defenders, but Doddsfall there with the help. Now boosting straight in and gets a grab. Russ stayed a little bit behind flag tile and got the easy return. We're reset on both sides. Pups are coming up soon. Tag on top, juice on the bottom. Boogie grabs. Probably shouldn't have grabbed with that tag up top there. Maybe it won't matter. There might still be enough time for them to get set up. What's-his-face has nice position for that tag. Doddsfall, though, and Scrapper are there to get the tag for Nuclear Jukes. Aster has tag lead, and he'll take it all the way. He's past 2. He's separated from his tag pro now. The return's there, and the cap is there. It's 3-1 Nuclear Jukes. We're almost halfway through this match, and the Nuclear Jukes have a 2-point lead. Aster boosting straight in. and gets returned. Russ now trying his luck. Can't get past Scrapper. Doddsfall with a cheeky little grab there. Tries to juke one too many times, but Real T stays solid and gets the return. On the other side, King defusing the bomb, and it's time for pups. Looks like the Nuclear Jukes are going to have position on top, and Astor's going to get boxed out of that tag. Scrapper with the RB. He'll try a grab again. Is going to be not out past anybody. And Astor's going to need to split the defense. Oh, he's got the boost to work with, but Russ is able to get there. Real T goes flag pro. 4.5 minutes remaining. He tries to come to the back wall, but can't get there in time. The King staying in front of Boogie, but misses. Boogie has a weird angle off of the mid boost and tries to go straight in. That straight in just is never really a good idea on Moonbase unless your defense is telling you to come straight in. That's about the only time. If you're an FC, you should be trying to come off that back wall or wrap around from behind somehow. Boogie sitting on that neutral at the back of base, but the bomb came up at an inopportune time, and he's bombed right back into base where he started from. Now he's out low, and he's got tag lead. He should just stay with the tag. Oh, the King with a nice snipe from behind, and now Doddsfall is out. Running loose, tries to get a kiss, but can't. This could be a chance for BTP, and it is. They're going to cap. It's a 1-point game with 3.5 minutes remaining. BTP fighting for their playoff existence. Doddsfall gets a nice solo grab against 2, but Real T able to catch up with a boost from mid. Oh, Astor was almost out past 3. Very, very close to being a cap for the Nuclear Jukes. Boogie tries a grab. Doesn't work. It's double tag next. BTP is going to need to get both of these, at least one of these tags if they want to have really a chance here. I think this pup round is huge for both teams. It looks like it's going to be BTP on the bottom, and Scrapper takes the top tag. It's a tag split. Astor now is going to have tag lead, and he's past 2, still with tag lead. The King's going to be able to get the return. This could be a cap, and it is! It's a 2-point lead for the Nuclear Jukes with 2.5 minutes remaining. The King cleans up in base. And Scrapper now with an opportunity. Gets tracked down by the bomb, but Doddsfall now has a chance, and he kisses wisely. Boogie out past 2, coming in high. And he's going to get a cap. It's a 1-point game. 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. BTP really, really working hard for everything that they've got in this game. There's a tag low, and there's an RB at top. We'll see who gets set up for that tag. Russ is already working on it. Astor as well. Doddsfall maybe coming over to help. No, he's going to grab instead. Risky decision, but if not for Boogie's gate, that would have been a cap. Real T gets the tag on bottom. That was the prize. As Doddsfall's capping attempt didn't work out. Now the King's out low. Boogie gets the snipe. Doddsfall sneaking past the tag and gets the return. Astor coming in hot. Can he cap? He goes high. He's going to get returned. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. It's a 1-point game in favor of the Nuclear Jukes. This is for BTP's tournament lives. They're down 3 games to 1. And they're down by 1 now in this game 5. It could all end here for BTP. 1 minute now remaining. Real T thinks about grabbing, but decides they need to get pups. It's the very last pup round, and looks like BTP is going to be able to bully that bottom pup because somebody got gated. Russ now with a grab with the RB intact. Can they get the defusal? They can't. This could be trouble for the Nuclear Jukes. It was almost looked like there was a capping opportunity there for Russ, but it didn't quite pan out. He's circling. 30 seconds remaining. Russ trying to find an opening. Is it there? He comes through portal and Astor gets the return. It's 4OD with BTP trying to find a glimmer of hope. Boogie on the mid boost comes around and it takes a lap. He's coming back for another boost low. 8 seconds remaining. Boogie has to make a choice now. Where's he going to go? Doddsfall with a grab and gets returned. Boogie with the straight in boost. It's a cap. We're going into overtime. How did the Nuclear Jukes let that happen? Doddsfall, why are you grabbing? What's his face now with the flag? And the King out high, also with the flag. Scrapper, they should kiss. King should kiss. Scrapper's got RB Re. Well, Realty's got RB Re too. And both RBs now with the flag. Scrapper with a nice move on Boogie is out high. If the return's there, this is it. It's a Game 5 victory for Nuclear Jukes. 4-1. The 3 seed goes down and the Nuclear Jukes advance. Scrapper leading all players with 16 tags, 2 caps, and 5 power-ups. Wow! What a statement game by the Nuclear Jukes. And BTP has to say goodbye to their season. Well, that's the game. As you can tell, I need a little bit more bourbon now. So I guess I will hang on here for just a moment and get some reaction from the viewers in chat here. What are the takes from chat? What did you guys think of the game? I see exclamation marks. I see crowns. Chat is mostly silent, and that's fine. That's Yelpa's saying he believed. I believed as well, and now I think I'm going to go congratulate my guys, and hope to see everybody next week for the Equidistant 8. Let's see if the Nuclear Jukes can continue their miraculous run. That's going to do it for me, Penis Wings. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your night. Go get some bourbon.